of your life. Well, $18 billion. It is a huge amount of money, but when you think that it's the amount of money Americans spend on Valentine's Day only, it's absolutely mind-blowing. Between the roses, the chocolates, and the restaurants, a day of romance can turn into a month of debt.
Easily. So how can you light the fire with your sweetie without burning a hole in your wallet? Here with some smart advice is professional model Shelley GoodStein. Shelley, you look amazing.
Fabulous! My gosh, your shoes are spectacular.
The shoes.
Like I was saying, very gaga, the shorts, the shirt.
Everything. Yeah.
The legs, you know, the whole thing.
I appreciate it. I'll take all of it.
Yes, absolutely. Let's get to our topic, though, Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you. You are in a very happy marriage. We know this. What advice do you have, though, for other couples who want to have fun today without maybe blowing the budget?
Well, I think first of all, we need to coax out our inner sex kitten as a woman, and you know that might be anywhere from cutie pie to va va voom bombshell. And there's, you know, when we're thinking about Valentine's Day, thinking about looking our best really puts us in the mood, and that's just all good for everyone. So I did think of some ideas to kind of sex up your Valentine's Day, and the first idea comes straight from the red carpet, and it's about these beachy, tousled, wavy hair. And I think we brought some pictures to show too, but it's, you know, it looks effortless, but of course we know it's not.
Yes.
But it's fun and playful.
It is fun, and the secret,
very natural.
Right, and the secret is to using like a sea salt spray, and they make them. Bumble & Bumble makes one, but you can also just make your own.
Oh, so cute.
How do we make our own? Because I have never heard of a sea salt spray.
It's, well, you think about when you're at the beach and you get out of the water and your hair just kind of goes into that really cool kind of tousled wavy look. And it's the salt in the water, so just create your own water and salt mixture and spray it on your hair, and you're going to get that same sort of effect.
You say that women should bring out their sex kitten, but guys should bring out their sex bobcat, you know, as well, right?
Bobcat?
Bobcat. Not the kitten. Yes, of course. It's not just, the woman should not be doing all the work on Valentine's Day. The men should be doing it as well. Okay, so we're talking about, you know, making yourself look good and everything. What about exchanging gifts? Is this cliche? Is this money wasted? Is it money well spent? What are your ideas?
Well, I think that, you know, more than what you're doing or where you're going, it's sort of about setting the mood and that sensuality. So I'm not sure about, you know, it depends on your circumstances. Everyone's kind of on a budget, so there are lots of things that you can do. And if you really need to save money, turn it all off. Like turn off the lights, get the candles on, turn off the iPad, the phones, the everything, and just really concentrate on that one-to-one contact. And I think that, you know, at any age when you're looking for that guy, one of the hardest things is to initiate conversation and to keep it going so that you have enough of that eye-to-eye contact so you can see if there's a love connection. And we're really good at complimenting our girlfriends, you know, saying, oh, your outfit's great, I love your hair, where'd you get it done, even to complete strangers. So just compliment him and tell him, you know, I really like that in a man, and emphasize the man part, because it'll make him feel great, and you'll definitely get your message across.
You can practice on me.
Pump up that fragile.
Keep it coming. I know you love this suit. Yeah.
We always turn to you for beauty advice, and we know that that's really important around Valentine's Day, because a lot of ladies, you know, feeling that fragile female ego, maybe. Okay, so what advice do you have for women? You mentioned the tousled hair. What else can you give us to feel extra special on Valentine's Day?
Well, you definitely want to concentrate on having a kissable lip, because this is the day to think about that. But, you know, your thoughts might go to fire engine red, and with good reason, it stops traffic. But if you consider a guy's perspective, he probably just sees that as a threat of becoming smeared across his whole face if he goes in for that kiss.
So a little more natural look.
Well, yeah, and a really good tip is to take like an your liner for your lips, like a cherry pink, and line your entire lip and the inside lip, and then just use like, I don't know, a cherry chapstick or something on the outside that's not going to be so intimidating.
Dinner, in or out, what do you think?
Well, I like in. I think Valentine's Day is, it's fun in a new relationship to go out. It kind of gives that awkwardness with everyone else. It just sort of gets covered up.
Yeah, there's more distraction.
Right, and you know, you order a drink and things just kind of go well. But the service sometimes can be a little harried on Valentine's Day. There's a lot of people out there. So, you know, for me, I like dinner at home. Tonight, actually, we're thinking about doing a teenage kind of thing, and I have a SUV that has like a DVR in it, so I think we're gonna do like a drive-in movie parked outside.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable!
What?
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
But you know, even just like move all the furniture around in your living room and have a picnic on the floor, or you know, just change it up.
That's a great idea. By the fireplace. Not that many people have one here, but
you started, right?
That's a really good idea.
And you know, also I think men love to get sexy, hot messages from their girlfriends, and it's you know, if you've never sexted or text or talked dirty, the script is really simple if you remember 3 things. If you just remember to talk about what you want to do, what you're going to do, and how you're going to do it.
Ooh.
And a little goes a long way. I mean, just a mere hint of something and your guy will be thinking about you all day long.
Yes. Only 18 plus, by the way. We just throw that warning out there. We don't want to encourage the kids, but the adults have fun with it.
News story waiting to happen.
Sexting's fun. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe not. Anyway, moving on. So we mentioned the bobcat. Yes, it is. All right, let's be honest. Just don't, kids. Please don't do it. Okay, I mentioned the bobcat a little bit earlier. Now I want to move on to the cougar. Okay, so from bobcat to cougar.
Gosh,
what
and
advice?
I thought my polka dots are giving off more of a Dalmatian vibe today.
What advice do you have for the woman in charge who wants to have a sexy, fun, you know, Valentine's Day with a younger man? What do you think?
Yeah, well, that works for me, considering I married a younger man at an older age. Yes, but it's, you know, he was interviewed for a magazine that I was featured in, and he said that he's never really considered me to be an older woman.
Because you look 30.
Well, but
you look like 25.
Okay, I'm going to take that too. But the thing that he loved about me, he said in this magazine, was that I knew what I want, and he found that incredibly sexy.
It's the confidence that
It's the confidence.
It is, and you know, as a model, you know, a lot of models are branded for certain features, like their legs or their smile or their hands, and we know that when we go into a casting that there's no perfect model, but how she showcases her features, that's the girl that gets the job. And you know, photographers will often say, well, make love to the camera, and they actually are being authentic when they say that, because if you don't give any sensuality out there, it doesn't come back in the lens no matter how beautiful you are. So I think you have to think about yourself as a magnet, and you know, what you're putting out there is what you're going to attract, and if you're loving life and its experiences,
it's going to come right back at you, right?
Anyone watching is going to find that highly seductive and incredubly sexy.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Happy Valentine's.
Oh, you're so much fun, Shelley.
And don't forget to visit Shelley's website, facethis.me.